What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 5 as Sweden. In the last part, we decided to give up on our war that we've been waging throughout the entire game, basically making everything that I've done a failure. So that was fun. And now we're focusing on science. We are #1 in science, which is pretty amazing by itself, seeing as I've been focusing on mostly war. But that's cool, though. That's pretty cool. And now we're going to make the Neuschwanstein wonder. So, with that out of the way, let's keep going. Also, I actually have a pretty okay army, so if for whatever reason the Netherlands decides to attack me, at least I'll be able to resist them a bit. But they're currently fighting a lot of people. So, oh, are you kidding me? Darius, come on, man. I was getting money from that. What a jerk move that is. But the most important thing that we need to do is to upgrade our units. They're all pretty weak right now. We just don't have the capital to really upgrade all of them. Is that a war camel? You gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty sure that is like a chariot archer replacement or something. I'm gonna look that up for sure, because that would be amazing if it was really a replacement for the chariot archer. That would be the oldest unit that we've seen in a while. That city's gone, though. That's gonna be gone real soon. I have to say, even though I've been bothering the Dutch for so long, I kind of respect that they've been able to... Well, I don't respect that they've been able to stop me, because I'm terrible at warfare. But the fact that they've been fighting so many people for so long, I mean, that's pretty badass. That they actually took 2 cities, or though they're about to take a second one. I mean, you know, kudos to them for staying alive that long. Pretty sure I wouldn't be able to do that. Alright, so Camel Archer. Weak to pikemen. Oh, replace the knight. Alright, so either way, it's still pretty old. We kill the Dutch spy. And, well, we're back to science now, like I said, which basically means that the game will be over a lot sooner than it would otherwise be. Because that is one thing I've learned, that these games last really long if you start going to war with people and fighting them. There we go. That city's gone. So basically, the Ottomans and... Well, Arabia is still doing pretty fine. But the Ottomans are not. Their capital city was taken. They only have... I'm pretty sure they only have 2 cities left, and they're both... Yep, this is his capital. This has to be his only 2 cities. I guess we could take this city, actually... Because there is some uranium, which I would love to own. Yeah, let's not do that. That's a crappy deal. I do want some uranium, though, just so I could nuke the Dutch, maybe. That would be a pretty good defensive strategy. Being able to completely obliterate your enemies. I mean, it's worked for America so far, so... Salt of Darius ended. Was he just giving me money for that? I don't know. What's going on? Why do I not have the extra salt anymore? Maybe I have to wait 1 turn. I don't know. Alright, let's get that great scientist. And then next turn, we should have enough money to upgrade a few of our units. Soldiers. Look at that. The Ottomans have pretty much no soldiers at all, so we could easily take both of his cities. This one I would pretty much burn to the ground, I'm quite sure about that. Well, they do have some salt and some furs, which is okay, but I would probably just keep that as a puppet. Although I'm pretty sure I would prefer just burning it to the ground. This one I would keep, if only for the, Yep, alright, good deal. If only for the uranium. I want some uranium. I definitely do. 1 more turn till border growth. I mean, I've been focusing on a lot of culture, so obviously we have very large borders around Stockholm. Probably gonna get this tile now or something. Helsinki has grown. That is a terrible tile. Work that instead. Alright, slightly better. Great person was born. Alright, ballistics. I am pretty sure that we are gonna want... Well, maybe tanks. That wouldn't be so bad, would it? Alright, let's just go like that. Use this guy. Alright, there we go. Combustion is almost done now. Let's see. Mostly I want to upgrade the troops that I have set up around my borders. Especially this guy right here. definitely could use an upgrade. That is 120. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade this feller, and I'm going to upgrade this guy. Yeah, it seems about right. Alright, upgrade for you, my man. And that's pretty much all I can do right now, but... let's see if he wants to give me his city. I'm pretty sure he won't want to. Yeah, he's not really interested in giving me his city. So we might have to persuade him. We can actually hit his city with our bombers. That's very good. Let's do this. Let's get that uranium. Nobody actually cares about the Ottomans anyway. They have been getting their ass kicked for a while now, so I'm pretty sure they'll be okay with this. Also, I do really need an upgrade for the Hakapolita. I mean, they're pretty outmatched, I'd say. Another great scientist in 8 turns. This is what friendship will do to you. Alright, salt. I don't have extra salt, so that's a no. Pedro declared war on Austria. Things are actually about to get very interesting. I wasn't expecting anyone else to get involved in some big war. I thought that would just be me, but no. Looks like more war is coming. But yeah, that city, we're gonna take that real soon. Especially if we can upgrade the cannon to artillery, that city will be gone in probably a couple turns. Salt to Pedro's ended. Oh god, that's a lot of deals. My god. Alright, GPT to Suleiman, salt, horses. Casimir, Suleiman. So, this is Suleiman. He probably has 0 monies. Look, I'll give you salt if you give me your city. Nope, alright. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so listen, buddy. You and me, we're kind of okay. Let's make a deal. And then there's Casimir, who has gold. So, there you go. Monaco cancels their quest. We got another bomber. No, let's go with units. I mean, cities will not really benefit me all that much, so let's not get that upgrade. Alright, so extra bomber, you're good, you're good. You are really good. Alright, there you go. I think 2 Great War infantry should really do it, to be honest. Alright, 140. I want these guys to roll up here. Get ready to shoot some Ottomans here. Alright, we're buddies with the Dutch now, so I think that we should be able to trade and, you know, sort of settle our differences that way. With money. Broadcast tower. Yeah, let's set that up. I wouldn't mind having a lot extra culture. That's always a good thing. I mean, culture really is quite powerful. It's just not as powerful as science or anything like that. It's just, well, it's very nice to have a lot of culture for once. Already completed 3 of these trees. If the old culture victory was still available, then I would be able to win that quite easily. It's just that the new one is made a lot harder to actually achieve, which is good because the old system was way too easy. How are they not happy at all? I don't know what those guys are doing. Culture victory, my culture, influenced by player. Alright, so rising slowly, blah blah blah. Ottomans, bad. Netherlands, bad. Brazil, pretty okay. But they're probably not gonna get there anytime soon. Austria, eh. Poland, meh. Not really a biggie. Persia, yeah, alright. So if anyone's gonna win, it will be Brazil through culture, but I don't really see that happening. They only have 91 output. And I have way more culture than that every turn, so... I think we should be able to attack the city from here. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Upgrade for you, my man. Alright, how much longer? 18 turns. We should probably just, you know, break our friendship. I don't care. People are going to be pretty mad at me, but I don't really care. Uranium for Jerusalem. Are you kidding me? Well, now I feel like an asshole because I was going to kill this guy for his uranium. But now that that's no longer necessary, I'm fine with that. I don't think I need more than 4 uranium anyway. But I'll keep the troops there. Just, you know, I'm going to reconsider maybe. Alright, so I have more soldiers than 2 people. I just want to know who they are. Probably, maybe Brazil. Or it could be Arabia. I know for a fact, well, it's not really a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's not the Dutch. They do have a lot of units walking around everywhere. They also have access to some good uranium. They almost got this one as well. Yep, buddies with Brazil. If I can, you know, just prevent everybody hating me, I won't fight the Ottomans. Maybe if the friendship runs out, I'll consider it, but right now I feel like that would get me in a lot of trouble. Alright, so everybody's still in the game. I thought for a second that somebody was already dead, but no, everybody's still in there. Alright, just set up for ranged attack and then chill. Research lab, I mean, we are going for science, so it would make sense to get that, I'd say. Cape or Monaco artifact. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a Cape Town artifact. Because I don't have one of those yet. We have no more room for any great works whatsoever. That's it. We've basically hit the limit for our, what's it called? Tourism right now. There's nothing else we can do. Although I do believe the broadcast tower gives us room for more music. So that could be good. We could get one more piece of music. Another thing that we could also do, of course, is give the great people, the great, I don't know, artists we get to city-states around the world. Starting with Geneva, I'd say. And then get their alliance. We already have 4 allies, which is pretty good, and they will be my allies for quite a while, I think. So that's good. But if we get more allies, that gives us another opportunity. And also way more cool stuff, so why not do that instead? Alright, are we done? Research agreement, alright, new ally. Nothing of importance really happened, I mean... This is kind of what it's like after going to war a lot. This is very fast and also a bit boring because there isn't that much stuff going on, usually. I mean, basically, I'm just waiting for my buildings to be done. And then I'll just select a new building. Who are they fighting? Oh, it's probably the Dutch? I guess they could be at war. I'm also pretty impressed with Austria. I'm pretty sure they're very, very strong right now. They took over a lot of city-states. Well, at least 2 of them. Could be more. Why am I still at war with Hanoi? Let's not do that, please. Alright, peace with Hanoi, city-state allies, adopt a policy. A lot of tourism to other order civilizations. That is pretty much something that I would usually pick, since I was trying to go for culture. But workers' faculties is way better. You get a lot of extra science, and we are going for science now, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the safe option here. Because that is a lot of extra science, and I'm not turning that down. That would be pretty ludicrous. Alright, so 17 turns until we get our next policy or tenant. Yeah, they're fighting the Dutch. Look at that. This city was kind of a disaster, really. I'm sure glad I didn't settle here. Then again, it could have turned out very, very different if I had settled here at the start, just for Uluru, which they don't even have yet. I could even, theoretically, just settle a city right here and just grab Uluru and just screw them over, but that would be very cramped in this little space. I wouldn't feel very good about doing that. No! What in the world is happening here? There's gonna be combat in this, like, this little area. This will be interesting to see. I don't know why he would declare war, because they're quite far away from each other, at least capital-wise. Then again, I did declare war on the Dutch, and that's pretty, you know, comparable distance there. Production in Helsinki, you know what? I think we're good. Food. Again, I think we're pretty good there. Let's get some cash. I would feel a lot better if I had a lot of cash. Alright, so upgrade for the crossbowmen. Honestly, we have no reason to have those around anymore. Crossbowmen are simply outdated at this point. Alright, 220. Alright. Gonna have to save up a bit more. I know I want sugar and they want science. I don't have sugar. I do have science though, so let's see how this works out. Oh god, that's the Ottoman capital. Someone's trying to destroy it. It could be Austria. Oh god, the bombers again. Look, you gotta be kidding me with this. So that must mean that there's a Polish city? Or a carrier out here, maybe. Oh, it's a Dutch carrier. There we go. Yeah, I don't feel like watching all this go down. I'm definitely changing that option. If I can, from in-game. Because if I can't, I'm not gonna be very happy right now. My god. Just one by one, and they're so slow. It makes no sense for planes to move slower than people on foot in this game. He's moving in more planes. That is it. That is it. Nope, not load game. Options. Let's see. Yeah, quick combat. Turn that on. I don't have time for this. Atomic era for Darius. Well, that's good for him. I mean, he's a bit slow there, but sure. Monaco's in awe of me. Almaty wants Cocoa. United Nations, hello. I have 12 votes. If I vote for myself as the host, I might not win, but I'll get some extra votes. That is me, isn't it? Yep, okay. Just want to make sure. So I can get 2 extra votes, I believe, if I vote for myself, even though that could be only for world leader. You know, so towards that victory. But that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting to have as many votes as the Dutch and the Austrians. If I steal all their votes, I should be... might be able to actually win the World Congress, so... that's pretty good. New ally for Brussels, got Warren William. Alright, Manhattan Project. I don't think I've even made that yet. Maybe I should, but I just really wanted to have Neuschwanstein, because that is like my favorite wonder. I don't know why. It just looks cool. It has pretty good bonuses in my opinion. I just like it. I don't know. Austria remains the host. You gotta be joking me. Alright, great person was born. Do I at least get extra votes? I don't. Alright. Rosalind Franklin. I want rocketry is what I really want right now. Alright, go. Just hurry up. That is a lot of scientists. Alright, so food or production in Helsinki. This is a war zone anyway. I don't want to go there. So get me some cash. Alright, so let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy that. Great scientist. I actually bought a great engineer last time by accident, so... sure glad I didn't do that again. Let's see, upgrade for this guy. Alright. At least we got somewhat decent units now. Just make the Manhattan Project. It couldn't hurt actually owning it. Just in case we want to make some nukes later on. Musician in 9 turns. Alright, we have room for 1 piece of music, so that's fine. We could also still make a museum in Helsinki and set up some more great works there. Might not be a bad idea, if only for the culture as well. Peace with Brussels. I mean, okay. Ooh, Brussels is happy with me. Look at that. Look at that. We're buddies now. I only have to pay them a little bit to become their ally. I wouldn't mind having the most votes, actually. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, make a castle, because that's where we get the bonus. Alright, so we got that scientist guy. Alright, just go for it. We do want the Apollo program as soon as possible, and obviously rocket artillery is also really great. I would like some of that, please. Let's see, I also need to upgrade these guys, but that's so expensive, though. And eventually they turn into bazookas, which are quite bad. So I'm not super anxious to upgrade them. Alright, let's just keep going. Get the castle, that's always good. And then we want to make the Apollo program as soon as we can. Definitely. at least this time around, I feel I have a way better grip on the game than when I was playing as, what was that, Babylon. Which is weird, because I'm still playing on Immortal, which is the second highest difficulty in the game, but I'm #1 in science, even though I haven't been focusing on it. And when I was playing as the Ottomans, I was focusing on it, and I did terrible. So honestly, I'm not really sure what happened there. Okay, you're good. Musician in 7. Alright, just get that research lab set up. Are they still fighting over here? Because they pretty much destroyed this city last time and then didn't actually do anything. They just did a bunch of damage to it and walked away. Pretty sure the Dutch will maybe forgive me at some point. Because I haven't been fighting them, and I'm not really planning on fighting them anymore. Trying to ban citrus, that jerk. Only because he knows that I have some of it. Monaco wants a trade route. We could get that set up, but we don't need to. Alright, so we no longer get any money from William, but that wasn't too much anyway, so... That's not going to be an issue for me.